Well, we got a little air, didn't we? This damn thing is crazy. Oh, is it? It's exclusive to PS4? I didn't know that. I mean, you can actually haul this truck, but it's, I mean, it's still unrealistic. I mean, look at that drop hits on the back of it. 4x4. 4x4 steel. That back gonna stop me. Little grocery getter didn't know. Ooh, that hurt. That one was full of water. Uh-oh. Got a ticket. We can get another one. Nope. Uh-oh. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't gonna move. Well, that's a little something to have some fun in. jumped a mountain. That's what I'm curious of, what happens. No winch. No winchy. Oh, well. Okay, what do you do in this situation? Restart mission, I guess. Recover vehicle. Or do it. Yeah, no winch, man. What's up with that? Let's go install a winch. Alright, I guess that was enough fun. I was curious of what this truck was going to do in the game. Yeah, there's a variety of different trucks and machinery to operate in here. Cargo to carry. Definitely take some frustration out on some cars. So what are you up to today, Clay? Besides a bunch of nothing. I'm trying to break the boredom. Yeah, it's a sweet little game. I like it. You don't have to load the cargo yourself if you don't want to. You can bypass that and it'll load it itself, but I like loading it. There's front end loader in here where you have to load rocks into the dump trucks, all kind of stuff. Well, that's a bummer. Man, I could have swore somebody told me they played this on PC though. Trucks and logistics. Oh yeah, I was sick a couple of days, well 3 days actually. Let me use some of this nasal spray. Just crazy weather in Texas, man. It's like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get. Alright, what we're gonna do now? Yeah, if I had some time. Yeah, there's the little truck. Look at that hitch on it. Look at that square tubing. Some of it looks like 4x4, some of it looks like 3x3. And look, it's to the frame. So a monster truck with that, once you bottom out with that, you're done. It's kind of like rationalizing cartoons though, isn't it? Alright, man. I was going to get one of those little panel trucks. Drop side, yeah. There's a man. It's a little cheap version, like the minivan. Basically what it is. So which one do we want? This one? Can't remember how to get in the cab of it. My image is in the way. Oh, let me in the cab. Let me just move that camera. There we go. Okay. There we go, switch camera. A bad little line of sight, I can still see my speedometer. No, then that's the bad thing about this game, and the maps aren't really that big. But if you pick your routes wisely, you can get some really long trips. Now, oh, what's the other one I have? Hang on a second. On the road truck simulator. That on the road truck simulator. It has you can't choose maps on it either, but it has giant maps. But the problem with it is the graphics on it. When you get out on a long trip, going a long distance, you can see when it what's the word for it? It's like it just loops it, just loops the scenery, and it's just pine trees and grass when you're on a long trip. No bridges, no nothing, so it gets boring real quick. But you have a lot more truck customizations on it versus this one. And the maps are bigger, but like I say, it just loops. It loops the scenery. Yeah, it's fuel. You got to buy your own fuel. You get damage. You can total out a car. But what you get damage to is the load. You take damage to the load whenever you're just the vehicle. You don't damage out, but the load, you get percentage on the load each time you get hit or something, which takes off money that you get for the load. Okay, this one I wanted to see. That's the first one we looked at. Let's look at the other one. This man. Yeah, man, it's pretty plain Jane, but they always got big instrument panel stuff you can see. 21. I'm gonna purchase that. That 4x4 was $400,000 and some change. Took almost all my money. Certain trucks can pull certain loads, you know, certain cargo. But overall, this is a better game than on the road trucking. Plus the way you have to pull things up, like blinkers and stuff like that, you have to pull it up on screen so it's right in your face when you're going down the road to change it. Turn on wipers, anything like that, it comes up right in your face in the middle of the screen. Aggravating. This one doesn't do that. So alright, let's go run some loads in this little drop side. I'll have to go to get fuel. When you buy a vehicle, it doesn't come with fuel. Oh man, and I'm at that campsite. I'm a long ways away from any fuel. Okay. Let's check the fuel. Okay. If that's the one I'm looking at, yeah, it is. I have about a little over a quarter of a tank. So maybe we can make it to some fuel. It sounds like a Volkswagen. Excuse me. Good Dr. Pepper. Little man. They're pretty plain trucks, but pretty durable. Did it die on me right off? Yeah. Oh, it's not going to die a lot, is it? It's really acting like a Volkswagen now. It wants to be wound out before it goes anywhere. Alright, I need to look at my map. Find me some fuel. Okay, where am I at? Where is I? Out there. Okay, there's fuel just down the road. We'll make a left, make a right. Oh, I must have changed that. Yeah, you can change the time of day in here and set it too to where you want it, which I wish SnowRunner had. I like a little bit of both worlds. You get this thing set just right, and all the lights, like at nighttime, will work in game. Like, see, there's headlights, you can see they're on. All the service stations and everything will be lit up, but it's daylight still. Now I don't know if I like that camera up there in that left corner. It's kind of distracting. Yeah, let's change that. We know what our D-pads, what our selection is. Let's put that back. All right, there we go. You can actually turn that map off on my lower left and just use the GPS in the truck. But that one gives you a little broader view versus the one in the truck, so I'll just leave it on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Take the paint off of it right off the bat, huh? The camera doesn't, like now I'm using the camera. Oh, I said I need to go right, and then, yeah, left and then right. I was going right. Yeah, you know how SnowRunner, you get that pause, that delay between the control and the steering wheel. You don't get that in here. If I'm mistaken, this is made by the same people, which is why I know it can be fixed. And yeah, there's fuel and damage to your load. Which is what I'm doing now, trying to make it to a fueling station. Because when you buy the trucks, they don't come fueled. You come with about a quarter tank of gas, and then you got to go get your own. And it comes out of your money. Man, I could have swore somebody told me they played this on PC, though. Are you sure you couldn't find it anywhere, brother? Trucks and Logistics Simulator. See, here I am wanting a PC, and now you're going to be wanting a console. Wouldn't that be the shit? You go to playing console, and I won't swap to PC. Now I sound like this because my lungs are tired, man. I was coughing really bad for about 2 days there. I think I caught a flu bug. I think I got it from the hospital when I went to my doctor's appointment. I picked up a dadgum magazine that was laying in there like an idiot, thumbed through it, and I think that's where I got it. Yeah, you just stop the engine, hit O, it'll fuel you up. It should be, it's all in liters too, and I haven't found anywhere to change that, so that'd be user friendly for you. Yeah, it's one of those likes to die. You gotta have it wound up like the little forklifts. Alright, where's my nearest load? Let's check out where the loads are. I just need to turn around. Where's my load right there? Yeah, the camera is really user friendly. I like it. Versus Snow Runner. And the controls for the equipment aren't bad either. Yeah, this thing definitely sounds like a little Volkswagen versus a diesel. But we'll take it. Well, Volkswagen made a diesel. Diesel version 1. They were some all slingers, man. He had blinkers in here too. I just failed to use it just then. You get tickets in here. You have to pay. But you can turn that off. It'll still give you the ticket. You just don't come out of your pay. Speeding tickets. I think you'd enjoy it. And I won't say that unless I think a game is good. Alright, my load's right up here. Shit, my load's inside there. To make the block. There we go. There's the gate. Get your ass through that gate, boy. Some of the controls are actually like SnowRunner, like changing the cab view is all R3, you know, cab to outside. Forget what I gave for this game, but it wasn't much either. See, that's a pretty long trip. See, it maps it out for you how long the trip is in red. And it tells you here the distance too in meters. Okay, so let's that's gonna pay the most right there. I'm curious to see how it loads that little drop side, if it's gonna. Yep. I don't know. I don't think we're putting anything on the truck. What are we loading? Are we carrying the forklift? Is that the deal? I think so. First time I've seen the forklift outside, so, well, no, it's not. Take that back. I see 3-wheel indicators on the trailers. It's a pretty good giveaway. Yep. Alright. Like the minivans and stuff, you can use forklift to load boxes and crates into it. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing that at some point with this truck on the drop side. Some of these vehicles die a lot. This is one of them. Let's see how the RPM's racing. Got the RPMs up, then you're good. Windshield wipers work, all that good stuff. And you see it just lays your route down on the left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner, GPS, and it'll have it in the truck. I don't know how long you were watching me play, but off we go to see the wizard. Hey, I want to ask a question too. You see how on these corners they're squared off and not rounded off on the sidewalk? Get across, see what I mean? Seeing these turns, how the sidewalk is squared off at a 45-degree angle? Is that the way it really is across the pond over there? Do they really do their corners like that, or is it just this game? I saw it in this game, and I thought, man, that would be great if they done that here. Oh, no, they don't. But that is the smart way to do it. You know, it would help a lot with truckers or anybody pulling a load. I don't know why they don't. Unless it has to do with water flow or something. Maybe water flows around better. I don't know. I'm not a road man. But they have roundabouts. Ah, damn it. And roundabout we go. I like the digital speedometer as a complement to the gauge in here. Now, if you play two-player with someone else, you can't turn that function off. You get tickets and they come out. Money comes out of that wallet. Sort of like deleting trailers in SnowRunner. But you can run block in here, like you can run a truck that's strictly, you know, if I'm hauling a big load, you can run in front of me and run block. There's a word for it. We always call it block, but it's like an escort. Well, it is an escort, but you can escort and make money in here too. Or you would never have to haul anything. Trying to light a cigarette and going down the road. And the steering, Clay, is realistic, man. The tension on your steering wheel, I swear it's so realistic. It gets over immersive sometimes. Like right here's a little play. That's all the play you got until you got tension. And it's just about right. It's perfect for real life. The faster you get, the less tension. When you first start out, and somehow you do end up getting it when you first start out, grab yourself a minivan because you can make a lot of money with them real quick to get you a nice truck. They pay well for short runs. Yeah, it is, man. It's really well implemented. Notice my map's running a little bit behind my mirror. I've never seen it do that before. Maybe just the way it was laid out. This is the game I was playing, man. It's so immersive. This is the game I was playing when I jerked the whole steering wheel off the mount and everything. I was cruising along like this, talking to somebody. I forget who it was. And I come through this four-way, and I had a yield, but I didn't see anything coming, and all of a sudden, there's a car right in front of me. I T-boned that sucker, man. Jerked the steering wheel off into the floor. It startled me, you know. I was that immersed into it. It was like I went through a real wreck. Raised my heart rate and everything. Whoa, look at that dude come around that corner. You see that? Yeah, there's some crazies in here, man. The traffic's not just like it's just looped. They'll cut out in front of you. All kinds of crap. Stop in front of you. There's a little green looks like a little geo, a little prism. When you see that thing, it's going to be driving crazy. But that's the first time I ever seen a white minivan do that. This is like one of those where I had that wreck. Boom, right. It might have been right here, but coming the other direction. I bet it's good on gas. I'm trying to read it, Clay, but at the same time, stay in the road. Oh yeah, perfectly synchronized. Yep, they are. Someone who plays Euro Truck Driver, Euro Truck Sim said, see, there's one just sitting in the middle of the road. Said that this was a lot like it. I don't know, I've never played that game, but the roads are set up a lot, you know, it's like European, but which I've had to get accustomed to on some things. I'm still not used to on some of these bridges. The way a lane will just end. I mean, you be hooking along 60 mile an hour and the lane just end. You be looking at a concrete podium out here in the middle. Head on. Oh, I like messed up. Now, if I'd hit that wall or something, it would have done damage to my load. And y'all got cameras everywhere, man. That was a camera right there. If I'd been speeding, I'd got a ticket. Which I know that's a thing over there. Shit. You gotta pay attention, that's for sure. Or drive 15 mile an hour. Okay, where am I taking this? I see the building, but I don't see the way in. Oh, I see it. I just got to find the way in. There was a way in, but that's not the way in. There's a gate up here. I don't see anything that you'd use a little, well, there's a warehouse. Yeah. I started to say I don't see anything that you would use a little forklift on, but there's a warehouse. And they're not overly anal about, you know, getting your load in the right spot, as long as you're somewhere in the vicinity, in the same country. The little truck didn't do too bad for the man. Let's see what else we can get with this truck. I want to see what it loads in the back. That's what I want to see. Okay. And that looks like that might be a load for the truck and trailer. Let's try it out. Definitely forklift involved. Oh yeah, pallets. There we go. There went the sides on the truck. Okay. We're getting 2 on here or what? They're not too anal about which direction you load these pallets either. With the forklift, there's theoretically this is the direction you want to load it, but you can load it from the other direction too. Snow runner needs to take lessons in this as far as loader operations and stuff. Come on, quit dying on me. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it right. Don't do as I do, do as I say. That's what I used to tell my kids all the time. Don't do as I do, do as I tell you to do. I think we'll load the truck first, and then we'll have to put the pallets on the trailer. I like the way it packs it for you already too. See, once you get it on there, just pack it. Not a bunch of separate junk you have to do. Yep, the truck's done. Now we gotta do the trailer. Yeah, just slid it forward, loaded her on up. Stuck in grass. Real life forklift like that will get stuck in the grass. That style tire. Come on, man. Can't find them, grind them. All right. Straight out of here. Yeah, I was curious to see how the truck was going to load up. So it's the truck first, then the trailer. It will reroute you too. Like if you, like just then, I missed my right hand turn. It'll reroute just like real life GPS. You know, you just don't get the voice coming on saying you're an idiot. Yeah, that lane just ended from 2 to 1. Yeah, fuel costs money. Yeah, buddy. And traffic fines cost money too. Don't trust the cars. Sometimes they'll stop and then they'll take off on you. That's a pretty good little GPS, though. My camera's covering up, but for the man usually has pretty big GPS in the vehicle. The Scanias and all that are pretty small. But you always have that one to your left, so long as you don't turn it off. Which is the one I use the most. Dude, that's a bummer, man. I wish you could get it. You'd like it. And it's 2-player, multiplayer. And you can work together, like I was saying, you can run escort or block. Where you have to pull out in the intersection, make all the cars stop and all that good stuff. can get paid for that too. Theoretically, you could be running load and have two of your friends, one in front and one in the rear, running escort. There's a copper over there, I seen. At first I thought they were going to chase you down. When I first started playing the game, they were going to chase you down and give you a ticket. Which would have been cool. Especially now they have the monster truck. Can't believe I spent $400K on that daggum thing. Alright, I'm in here somewhere. Right there. Okay, is that for the trailer and the boxes, or is that just the trailer? Don't know, never hauled load like this. The trailers actually perform well too, like they really would in real life. Like in SnowRunner, these short trailers like this, you know how they are, man. They'll just jackknife on you in a second. These behave more realistic. Okay, it took both. Keeping my trailer, yep. And you don't have to buy trailers either. There's another pickup right beside me. That's a pretty good size map. Okay. Why does it not give me a load? Nothing at all. No available missions. Okay, so let's go find one. One right up the road from me. Not for this truck. There'll be for other trucks, vehicles. It's no good for this one. There's little circles down there in the map on the left-hand corner. That's your pickup points. Different colors mean different things. Construction, or just different types of cargo. I think I can pick up green with this one. We know not blue. Okay, there it is. Crateable. Pallet goods, however you want to put it. Come on, let's go. Okay, what do we want to haul? Seems like a waste of space to do the generators. But sometimes those generators can pay really well. Like this one. 45. Generator slash welder slash whatever else you want it to be, I guess. Yeah. It was a cruise ship. At least the vehicles, they will stop for you if they feel like that, you know, it can't make it past you. But sometimes they stop right where you don't want them to, and they won't move until you get a certain distance away from them. And copper again, still sitting there. Ah, yeah, that was my foolish move. I didn't look. Every time I don't, I get got, man. In here. See, this one you gotta look. Just a little bumps like that, I don't think they do. It's the big collisions, man, that really get you. You know, the really stupid stuff. Like that idiot. It'll definitely have you cussing cars in here. But other truckers are pretty good. The other trucks, they don't give you any hassle. They'll stop way back for you and If you're coming out on the street. It's the cars, they'll just get somewhere and post up on you and wait for you to maneuver. But all the vehicles get really good gas mileage in here, Clay. You were talking about paying for the gas, fuel. Yeah, you got to pay for it, but they get really, really good fuel mileage. It's about, it's realistic's what it is. You know, 1,000 gallons is going to do what 1,000 gallons should do. I haven't found any NK civilians yet. And you can, like I said, you can set it to where the time of day will change on its own, or you can set the time of day wherever you want it, which I think is really cool. Weather. But for PlayStation, that American truck driver and all that, it's not as realistic as this is. As far as PlayStation goes, I think that as realism goes, this one is right up there with the best of them. I think it might be one of the best. This little dude does all right in third. It's not lugging out. You can get repairs too. at those auto repair shops. Which I haven't tried before with a load. They may very well repair your load too before drop off. I just thought about that actually. Wonder if they would. I have to try that out. Get some load damage and go through there and see if it will. I'll change it to nighttime here in a minute and show you it's a pretty cool game at night. Anybody want donuts? There's the donut shop. Whoa. Appreciate that, bud. And it really depends on what type of load you're hauling and what type of scenery you're going to see, because they all go to different spots, you know. Like you'll get a lot of rural areas and way out to a construction site if it's construction materials that you're hauling. Some of them are real far out, which you want to be careful because you'll be deadheading. You'll be deadheading a lot because you'll deadhead a long ways back into town to get another load. They pay a lot to go out there, but you're not getting paid coming back, you know. I think I'm on up here. Yep. Here's the combines. Not even gonna try that with this truck. It's gonna die on me repeatedly. Knew what I was gonna try to do, right? Mirror back it. I can do that with the big truck ahead. Let's change trucks here. There's another thing too, if you want to change vehicle, just boom. Go down and pick the one you want. I need to buy all of them. That's what I need to do. It's what I should have done instead of buying that daggum monster truck. Take a restroom break. Be right back. Alright, man, here we go. This is the biggest and most powerful truck you can get. I mean, it doesn't struggle with anything. But like a real truck, if you get your trailer hung up or something like that, you know, it won't rip you loose. This game actually has a lot of potential, man. It had wreckers and stuff like that. You can haul just about any load. Check the fuel. Feels good. A big sleeper. No CV though. And see how small the GPS is on the dash. And you can adjust your seat up or down, forward, backward, however you want it. Alright, brother. Alright, Clay. Man, I'm still getting over being sick, so I understand. I get it. I know it's late for you. Thanks for joining in, brother. Alright, we got a load just across the street over there. My light's green. Yeah, I see it. See if we can jump the curb. Alright. That didn't give us a lot of options. $1,000, that pays $9 grand. 9141, that's the most expensive right there.
The West Texas city has installed a new attraction along Route 66. It's 20 foot tall and walking. Get the full story now behind this new Texas landmark.
Now you're singing not acting right. This operator. Now, these are not overly forgiving. Man, since I've been playing these games like this, stuff I never noticed before out in public in real life. This trailer, this kind of cargo, everything. I saw it just the other day. I guess this stuff's been around me. It's just been around me. I just haven't noticed it, you know, until I started playing these games like this. And now you notice it. It's everywhere. Trailers I haul, all the rigs that are used in here. I see them real day life every day. I guess normally I just never paid any attention. It's pretty cool. Some of these lights are extremely long. Yeah, and SnowRunner, the trucks had the crane on the rear of them. I saw a whole parking lot full of them. There was like 15 of them in there with those big, huge cranes on them, like we use on the trucks. The little mini cranes. And we pass by it every day. I just never noticed it before. Still playing SnowRunner and having the cranes and stuff on the truck. I always thought they were kind of big for them trucks, but they're not. It's like that in real life. That's what I mean by lane just ending. You'd be rocking along here and just now there's no lane. You can make a few more mistakes with the smaller vehicles, but not so much these big trucks. You get in here and there's nowhere to go. If you get in a jam, the traffic's going to pile up on you, and there's nowhere to go for sure then, because the traffic won't move. So you just really don't want to make any mistakes first time. Come on, dude. Sometimes they'll do that, just they'll bow up and stop in the middle of the road, and they won't move. There's that little green one. That little green one always drives crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's third gear, that's why. They say this truck never does. Now, of course, the little man trucks and the Scania, they handle a lot better. Well, not handle, but you can turn them in tight places, get them in a lot tighter places than you can this truck. But as far as power goes, see what I mean? You just come up to this sometimes. Yeah, Clay, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but I'm not going to run way late tonight. Maybe it'll 10, something like that. I got to turn around and get up at 5, so. What did we say the fuel was at on this truck? I remember looking, I just don't remember how much was in it. I'll go ahead and fill up just in case. Wherever you put the truck up at, whatever fuel's in it, that's what it'll have in it when you go back to it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. But load-wise, it definitely pays off. Like this is almost 10 grand for this load. As long as I don't damage it. But I am curious to see if that repair station will repair a load too. I bet it doesn't, but it might. That truck was coming on around that curve. Seen him slam on the brakes. Did y'all see it? Trailer come up. Yeah, on the road trucking has a radio in the truck too, a stereo that plays music. You can turn it on or off and pick the music you want it to play, which I wish this had, this game. Of course, it's not ideal for streaming because sometimes they'll block it just for in-game music even. Alright, what y'all gonna do? Or get off the pot. Excuse me. Sorry guys, just coming off being sick, so got to bear with me. I got a speed ticket. That's what that noise was. Knew I was coming off that hill a little fast, but I didn't see the speed trap. Must have been, yeah, that's showing 80. It must have been 60 through there, or 50. I'm not gonna say it's a relaxing game because it's really not, man. It keeps you on your toes. You got to keep you gripping that steering wheel. Your steering wheel will be sweaty. If larger maps, maybe it wouldn't be so bad because you'd have long distances. Much longer distances. Here just being where you need to turn and all that stuff keeps you on your toes. Other traffic, red lights. Good, I can shut up talking, everybody's gone. got by with that. Good deal, 'cause I missed my turn back here. Alright, looks like we're going straight across over there. Yep. Gonna be a good enough. I could have got it straight. Sometimes when you try to get it straight, though, it'll go ahead and accept it. You'll be trying to get it in there and straighten it up, but it'll go ahead and accept it. That wasn't one of those times, but most of the time I'm pretty anal about it. And if you are, it'll upset you sometimes because it'll stop you before you get it in there 100% perfect. Alright, let's see what else we got. That was 6, 7 for that one. I've already hauled one of those though. 7 for this one. Let's do a forklift load. Need some pallets. Forklift like real high RPMs. If not, it'll die on you a million times, guys. Like it's probably gonna do with me. Yep. Wear a starter out on this thing. FEC Auto Parts loves this thing. Yeah, lights don't stay green long either. They stay red a long time. They're green, it's a race to go. I like the GPS in this truck, even though it's small. My camera doesn't cover it up. I haven't figured out who has the right of way on that intersection back there. I've just been lucky with it so far, I think. No one's coming. All right, Alright, what are y'all gonna do? There's the popo. Ah, damn, it made me jump. T-boned that trailer, didn't it? It's hard to tell who has the right of way there, too. There's no stop signs. I guess we know now. Hope that didn't damage the load. Sure brought that car to a abrupt stop. Not a very wide road. I hope we don't meet traffic. Well, I guess we can get, yeah. Yeah, just looks narrow. Pretty good little trip back in here. I don't recall being on this road. Thought I'd been on them all. I think this is the airport. Give me a short minute. I'm going to take a break, grab Dr. Pepper. If y'all see something that you want me to haul over there, then let me know in the comments.